everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the Pixie Palace. And as promised, here is the new moon card reading for April 1st, 2022. And we are now in the new moon in Aries. And it is quite a powerful time. And you're probably tired of me saying that because I usually do say that. But really all of these moon cycles are powerful in their own right. This time, it's all about self-reflection, healing, and really getting to the root of what our triggers are. And if you saw my last video that just did a few days ago, you know I'm actually in the middle of all that right now. And I'm going to be continuing to do that even probably past this moon cycle. And that's okay. A lot of these readings are not confined to that time frame in itself. They're all timeless, and it's whatever resonates for you at the time you see them. So if you're seeing this after the new moon in Aries, April 1st, don't worry about it. This is the time you're meant to see this. I am a little rusty at the readings, but I'm really excited to get into it and see what the universe has to say. I know it's going to be very poignant because of everything going on in the world right now. A lot of world events, but also different things in our individual lives. So a lot of us have been really feeling that heavier, denser collective energy. But since we are going into a new moon phase, we will start feeling a little bit lighter in the load that we feel that we're carrying right now, whether it's on a collective level or an individual level. And what I mean by that is this is a time for us to really start working on ourselves. Maybe take a look at our routines, take a look at our habits, really just start seeing what serves us and what doesn't. And it's okay if a few weeks ago something served you at that time but doesn't now. We're always evolving, we're always changing, and some changes happen faster than others. So whatever works for you and whatever your intuition is telling you, usually that's the best way to know. So just a little thing there. As usual for these moon card readings, I'm going to be using my Moonology Oracle card deck by Yasmin Bullen. So, by the way, if you hear me sniffling, bear with me. I have some major allergies going on right now. That's why my eyes are a little puffy today. But I promised you a reading, so I wanted to get on here and do it. But if you hear me sniffling, I'm not crying. It's just lovely allergies, as we all deal with. So anyway, let's get into it. I am going to move the computer here a little bit, and I'm going to shuffle the cards. I already cleared them before I turned on the camera, so cat hair is all cleared out. So I just need some shuffles and get tuned in. Okay, so as usual, I'm going to do a one card draw, and then I'm going to do another one at the end that'll answer any personal question that you might have or any direction that you want for the next 2 weeks during this cycle. So let's see what the universe has to say. That's pretty fitting. Okay. Ooh, and the light is good today. No glare. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. This is really fitting because this new moon in Aries is a very transitional time. It is a time that we really look within ourselves, review any patterns that we're repeating or any habits that we have or even any routines that we're doing, and see what serves us and what doesn't. It's always healthy to do that on a normal basis anyway, every so often, kind of check in with yourself and see what's working and what isn't. But this time it's really getting into the deeper part of that. As I had said in my last video, I had some triggers that came up that caused some unfortunate circumstances, and I'm still working on that, and I'm taking the first step to getting assistance. And I actually made an appointment on Monday for my first counseling session, so I'm kind of excited about that. A little nervous, but a little excited. So that is one way I'm doing the transitional work. It'll be a continual process, and as I said earlier, this is not just confined to this new moon. It's a continual work that we all do on ourselves. But it is imperative that we start taking action and start doing it. These adjustments are required. If we do not do these adjustments, even if they're just tiny little tweaks to help us transmute any old energy that no longer serves us or helps us better ourselves for ourselves as well as the loved ones we have around us, if we don't do that or really take stock of that, we're going to stay in that stagnant energy. No change will happen and nothing will move forward. You'll stay in that old energy, and no one wants that. We all want to thrive and have healthy ambitions and really learn about ourselves and think outside the box and get past our limitations. So it's a really straightforward card this time. And we're going into spring, so it means new beginnings. There might be some relationships that need healing or hurts that you've been dealing with and maybe carrying, not realizing it. Sometimes it's all subconsciously, but sometimes we have to remember that there is help out there, whether it's in the physical reality or the spiritual realm. We're never alone. We may feel lonely sometimes, but we are never alone. We always have angelic assistance, spirit guides, God, universe, whatever resonates for you, but there's always divine intervention and support. We just have to ask for it. And there goes Timmy. I'm not going to bother cutting that out because you know how he rolls. He's going right in the window there. Yesterday he was howling at something and there was nothing there. He was looking outside and just totally howling and nothing was there. I have no idea what that was all about. But anyway, I digress. Maybe adjustments are required there to actually show him there's nothing outside. But anyway, I digress. Also, I'm getting to focus on what is a priority for you right now. You may have a lot of irons in the fire right now, and I tend to do this quite a bit myself. But when we spread ourselves too thin, we burn out. It's not healthy. We start feeling stress. Things aren't as enjoyable, and it really can take a toll on you physically and mentally. So this is another message for some of you to see what's working for you right now, what's a priority for you right now, and focus on that only. And it doesn't mean you can't go back to something if you really want to do that. If it's not a priority right now, just put it on the back burner. It doesn't matter what other people say. It's one of those things. I'm kind of feeling that with social media right now, except for YouTube, of course. I'll promote my stuff and do a tweet here and there or Instagram here and there, but I'm not feeling the pull to really be on social media a lot. I'm really feeling the pull to just go within and practice that solitude at the moment. Really work on myself and work on my life and prioritize things. There are times I thrive on there and other times I get really triggered, so I need to get away from that. Right now is not a great time for me to be on it a lot. So it's also listening to yourself. A lot of us are empaths and we are so used to picking up the vibes of other people or feeling the compassion for others or feeling their feelings as if they were our own. And sometimes it's because we don't protect our own energy. We don't keep our own tank filled up first before we go serve others. And it really takes that fine balance, how to be there for others, but also be there for yourself. And it's really this whole transitional period, as we work on ourselves, as we heal things that need to be healed, even if it's just taking the first step, we also need to listen to ourselves, listen to our own intuition. And if we don't listen to ourselves, how can we listen to others? So it's a really important lesson for a lot of us to learn, me included. So everything happens from within. It always affects your outer reality. And you'll start seeing that when you start making the adjustments that are required. So just remember that. The other thing I will say as a side note, don't be so hard on yourself and think that you have to figure it out all at once or within this moon cycle. This is not a message for you to figure everything out overnight or even figure out everything in these 2 weeks. That is not possible. We're always growing, we're always evolving, we're always changing, and we're always learning. That's how we should be. That's why we're here in the first place, to experience different experiences, experience emotions, heal past life traumas and ancestral energies, and just really, really become a better version of ourselves. Remember who we truly are, soul-wise. No, I'm doing a video. All right, we're gonna try something. Timmy. Come on, little baby. Come on. So here we go with the card that's meant for you. Okay. I like this one. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. This really says it all. As I said earlier, I'm not going to elaborate too much, but it really does coincide with this card. Adjustments are required because nothing is set in stone yet. If you're in a tough situation right now, or if you're struggling, or if things aren't exactly the way you would like them to be or going in the direction you want, nothing's set in stone. You always have the power to change your reality. It could be in a little way, big way, as I always say, but you can always make that change, even if it's just an internal change. So take heart. Good things are around the corner. You just have to reach for it and do the work. When we all do the work on ourselves, it does have a ripple effect in our outer reality. And you'll start seeing the shift. You'll start feeling the change. And nothing is forever and nothing is constant. Only change is. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys got something from these messages. Have a beautiful new moon and a wonderful month. Remember, always, always believe in yourself. You have the power to do anything. Just get out of your own way. Feel free to click like and subscribe. It helps my channel grow, and it'll let me know what kind of content you enjoy from this channel. Until the next time, to know yourself is to know your truth. Namaste.